Hey guys, we're going to do a follow along with Coach stretching video here. You should be stretching every single day of your lives. The best times to do this routine are right after you finish a run and ideally right before you go to bed at night. It's a great way to calm down and relax and get yourself ready to sleep. So follow along with me for this video and we'll be good to go. We're going to start with some neck rolls. We want to do them nice and slow, both directions, maybe like 3 or 4 rolls each way. Get your neck rolls in. Don't rush these. Don't do them quickly, especially the neck. You don't want to whip your neck around crazy. And then after neck rolls, we're going to move to shoulder rolls. We're rolling them specifically backwards. Why backwards? When we run, our arms go like this and our shoulders go forward. We want to roll them backwards just to start opening that up. Maybe 4, 5, 6 shoulder rolls backwards, whatever feels good to you. After that, right arm across your body, give it a nice pull. You should really feel the stretch up in your shoulders here. Give it a nice little hold. We are doing static stretching here. When we warm up at practices, we'll also be doing some dynamic, that means moving drills. We don't need to do that. We're going to switch arms here, go to the other side. We don't need to do dynamic drills when we're just doing a nice relaxing stretch. Those are better for before we do hard workouts. After the cross body stretches, get one arm up in the air, pull it straight down behind your back like this. Give a little tug on your elbow to keep it in place. And you should feel this stretch all down your tricep. After you hold this for a good 10, 15, 20 seconds maybe, switch arms, do the exact same thing. Now we're just got the left arm down the back, pulling it with the right. Nice solid hold. After this one, get your hands together. Reach up to the sky. I want you to actually reach on these. Don't just stick your hand up like you're raising your hand in class. You should feel your shoulder joints start to stretch out a little. You should feel your rib cage start to stretch out a little. Just trying to make some extra space there for airflow. After this one, I want you to get a little lean to the side. You should really now feel it all down the side of your body that you're leaning to. After this one, switch, do the other side. From here, we're going to do a nice big push. Imagine there's an invisible wall in front of you. Push it out hard. Again, you should feel the stretch in your shoulders. You should feel yourself kind of forming a taco shape, rolling around your body. And I want your belly button pulling in towards your spine with your ab muscles. Use your abs to pull your belly button toward your spine. Nice hold here. Just a nice relaxing push stretch. From here, we're going to move down to the lower half of our body. Take a step forward with your right leg. We're doing a front lunge. A couple important things with this. One, make sure your knee is not out in front of your toes. If you're going like this, you're just hyperextending things, not really getting a stretch in. Also, keep your chest up nice and tall so that you're feeling the stretch. You should be feeling it mostly various places around your back leg. After this one, we're just going to switch. Put the left leg forward. Same thing again. Again, knee not going past the front of my toe. Chest up nice and tall. All right, for the next stretch, we're going to move into the IT band stretch. I want you to take your right leg, cross it over your left leg. Take your left hip, pop it to the left. You should feel the stretch right here in your hip. There is a long tendon called the IT band that goes from your hip to your knee to your ankle, attaches in those 3 points. It's a very problematic area for distance runners. Stretching it out will help you prevent injuries and just have a better running experience in general. After this, we're going to switch. So feet back together. Left foot over right, right hip to the right. Again, we're just holding it exactly as we did the other side to get that IT band all stretched out. Good. Next, we're going to do some side lunges. Take your legs, spread them apart a little bit, wider than shoulder width, but not in like some crazy wide split position. Lean over to the right. There's various ways to do this. I kind of feel the stretch when I'm in this position here. Other people like to get real low with it. Does not matter as long as you're feeling the stretch and it's working for your body. Just pick a good position that you feel it and hold that stretch. After this one, literally just shift to the other side, exact same thing. Next stretch, conveniently we're in this position, come back up to the center, get your hands down to the ground, and I want you to walk your hands back a little bit. Try to get your hands back behind your feet. You don't have to be in a crazy wide split position, but you should be wide enough that you're really feeling it in your hamstrings right above your knees. After that, we're going to return to normal standing position. We're going to focus on stretching out our quads. We're going to take our right foot, bring it up to the right hand, and hold. You can see exactly what position I'm in here. Give this a good hold. You should feel it directly in your quad. That's the front of your leg muscle. After that one, we're still going to stay with the right leg. We're going to take the right leg to the left hand so that we are crossing our body in the back now. The reason we do this stretch in two different directions, there's two big muscles that make up your quads. We want to stretch both of them. The way we do that is through hitting different angles. Bet you can't guess what comes next. After this leg, the left leg. So left foot, left hand, stretch the quad out here. And after we've held this for a good 10, 15, 20 seconds, somewhere in that neighborhood, just gonna switch and again cross the body. So left foot to the right hand. Another nice hold. These are good balance stretches. The best way to keep yourself stable here is to just pick a point that's not moving and stare right at it, like the lens on my camera. Next stretch, we're going to return both feet to the ground. Again, we're taking right over left. This time we're focusing on the hamstrings. So straight down as close as you can get to the ground. The big key here is not to bend your knees. We want to keep them nice and straight so that you're really feeling the stretch all the way through the backs of your knees and up into your lower hamstrings. You can also fall over doing this one apparently. After this stretch, we're going to do the exact same thing but cross legs. So left foot over right, back down and hold. Only a couple more stretches to go, guys. Back up. This time we're going to keep both feet together and back down towards the ground. It's totally fine if you can't get your hands flat to the ground or even anywhere near the ground yet. The more you stretch, the more you'll get there. Amazingly, I've actually been at points in my life where I could get my hands flat on the ground. That's not going to happen today. Final stretch. We're going to use the ground a little more. We're going to get into a push-up position. We're going to stretch out our calves. We're going to keep one foot on the ground. Start with your left. Put your right over top of your ankle and push your left heel back towards the ground so it gets flat. You should really feel this stretch all through your calf muscle right here. These ones you can hold for as long as you like. Let's switch. So right heel is going to press down. My left foot's going to rest on top of my right heel just to keep it held in place for me. After we've done both legs individually, we're going to put both together and focus on getting those heels towards the ground. You should really feel these strongly in your calf muscles. If you're not feeling it in your calves, or you would like to add an extra calf stretch, you can also return to standing, go towards any flat wall or something like that, put your toes up on the wall and lean into it, and you'll feel it in your calves in a completely different way. Totally optional to add this one, it's just a different methodology for hitting the same type of stretch. So guys, that's the stretching routine. Again, just to recap, do it every day. Definitely after a run. Don't skip stretching after your runs. Ideally, every single night before bed. Great way to relax, great way to get your stretching in, great way to make yourself a better runner. I'll see you guys for the next video, and I'll see you out of practice.